Number 2 now.
We're back.
Woohoo!
We're reading the
back.
chat.
Yeah, we're too
You
busy.
lot.
Yeah.
You just can't get enough, can you?
It's good. Well, we started early because Dave got a bit impatient.
Yeah, he was literally.
You can't get enough of us. That's what it is. What do you reckon?
I am.
They're all in.
Really?
Yeah.
Got loads of people in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Waving them all. We've got lots to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got. What we got? We've got Calm Bike's tackle to expose to the world. We're going to expose your tackle. We're going to show you Dave's ring.
Yeah.
It's a bit dodgy. And we're going to be talking about the X1 Interrogator, which
Yeah.
is a fascinating control box.
Yeah.
Hi, Calm Bike.
Hello.
Hello.
We've been chatting to the manufacturer, the guy that puts them all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are made to order.
And Timothy.
Hey, Timothy. But before we go into the X1 Interrogator, should we show them what's new on our side of life?
Yeah.
Go on then, what are we doing first?
So from E-stim Systems, they have those new sizing.
I've got a thingy.
You sizing
Oh,
guides.
she's gone.
New sizing guides.
Oh, she's gone.
Aw.
Sabar's gone. She's back.
Yay!
She's gone again. So we've now got those in stock. Those
Yeah.
are 3D printed sizing
Which is
rings.
excellent.
They are
because-
well worth getting if
Yeah.
you're looking at getting electro
Right.
rings.
Yeah.
Apparently you've been buying a lot of bum cleaning kit.
Bum cleanser. Well, some of us
His
might need a bit
idea.
of extra help.
Well, I think you need
So
to make a bit bigger than that one.
Yeah.
We've got these earwax removers. I think that's what they're for. They might be for the other end. So
Well, considering it's called buttocks, I don't think it's for your ears.
that's a good point. That is a good
And
point.
considering you ordered them, you know exactly what they're for.
Okay. All right. I'm not a sweet and innocent of the look. So they're on the site now. Yeah, I know. Don't ignore
Sweet and
that.
innocent.
Strike that from the record or whatever it is.
And if you need a really good clean out,
Dave should have that on the other side of the screen. That's it. Well, that's on that side of the screen because she wasn't here last weekend. And that's a slide from last weekend. So what's that then?
if you really need a good clear out,
Fucking really good clear out that.
It's a much bigger one.
Apparently, if you really
It's a
upset
proper
someone,
etiquette.
you top that up, insert it, and then someone
Yeah.
jumps on the water bottle
yeah.
and they see if you get it coming out your ears. So that's it. Yeah, there you go. Dave saying, don't hide Sabar.
No.
Well, next time I'll be the one to take the team.
And what's that? What you're guarding?
I'm keeping this away from you. This,
Back there,
what's it
yeah.
called? Oh, tingling apartheid. Not
Which-
South African. That would be apartheid. It's a E-stim vibrator that has two
Yeah.
Ooh.
gizzits.
I
Two
already
heads.
have one of. Well, not that one, but.
No,
one
you're not
of
having
them.
this one. This is staying over here.
Well, until somebody else buys
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
until someone else gets it. But that's an E-stim vibrator with two little bits that increases your play options, I guess.
Yeah.
So let me just refresh the chat. I've still not been able to get the pop-up chat working
No.
because of YouTube's little scoreboard system. They're kicking off, which is a
Looks
bit
like
weird.
a car shifter.
It does a bit. It would. I'm worried about being more of a Sabar shifter
The bottle cleanser, does that have a rotating
valve to control the water flow. I don't think it does. I think it's a very, very basic one.
Yeah.
Think kiddie's horn on a push bike without the horn.
Yeah, it looks a very basic.
It's there's
one.
no valve to
the
control
red,
the flow.
The red
No.
one might.
So you've just got to.
Yeah, the red
Control
one's
it.
got a thing.
The red one
control.
has, but not the little blue things.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a rotating valve, though.
Doesn't.
Got a little clip.
Yeah,
thing.
so it doesn't. So Kren posed a question last week
Yeah.
about a certain control box, a very, very
Certain-
high-end one.
Very high-end one.
Very, very high-end. Now, we've been in touch with the manufacturer, chatting back and forth. We've not asked one because that's incredibly cheeky, and
Yeah.
they are works of art. They're all
Yeah.
handmade
Yeah.
and made to order. So the bottom line on the price is he won't give us a price.
No.
Each batch is different, and the price is based on the cost of materials and his time to put them together. They are works of love. They're amazing. He's an artisan, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And inside the boxes, the wiring is just incredible. It's a very, very powerful box.
Very powerful. It's
so
not for the faint hearted.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, it's the X1 Interrogator by a company called Scream Labs in the UK.
Well, don't you have a picture?
I have some pictures. I'm
Like
getting
show
there.
these
I'm just
pictures.
building up the suspense and all the rest
We did
of it.
ask if it was okay for us to show the pictures,
Yeah,
by the way.
these pictures are directly from him, so we have asked if we can use them, and he's more than happy. So yeah, the price is around 1.5k.
Yeah.
It's a very expensive box. It's got a very specific use case. It's not the sort of thing you're going to put in your bedside drawer and play with. It's more dungeon play.
Yeah,
It's
if you've
more
got a dungeon,
for, you know, a pro-dom, interrogation play,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
For a start off, your bedside drawer would have to be
It'd have to
very
be
large.
very big. So what are we talking about? Well, it comes in two versions. This is the WW2 version. So Interrogator World War II. Starting on the right-hand side, it's got 4 channels. So you can go mad with your electros.
Can I just put in there a minute? Sorry to see you have to disappear for a minute, car and bike, so sort of catch up with you again later.
See you later. Right,
Bye.
back to
Sorry.
World War II. So 4 output channels. Each channel has its own control knob for controlling the sensations. The middle of the box, you'll see a nice little gauge, which shows you your voltage output, and the big knob at the bottom. I do like my knobs. And that is just percentage of output power. The right hand side is all your settings for your controls. Now this thing comes with an app. It has some amazing sounding patterns, but they're more torture play rather than pleasure
Sensual
play. It does have a microphone. You can put an external microphone. You can also put an external fire button onto it as well. And there's a feature on it where it will build up a charge and you'll hear a rising tone, and then you can hit a fire button and then away you go. So you can really build up suspense in a play.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat. So Kren said a Rolls Royce costs more than a Ford Fiesta.
Absolutely.
Too true. And it's Dave Roberts' comments that have me giggling in the background. Hate your wife, electrifier.
It's one of those things, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
This thing is $1.5 grand. In my estimation, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
If you can justify it
Yeah.
with your play style and your use case. As I said, you could buy 2 or 3 2Bs with all the attachments and accoutrements for that price. So you've really got to be able to justify it. Now, the second one is called the K1 Max. Looks very similar. The gauge is a little bit different, but the main difference is the box itself. Now, the World War II one, you can take the lid off. So you can have quite a clean box when you're controlling someone. You can build suspense up, that sort of thing. The Max has just got a hinged lid, so that the person you're stimming won't be able to see what you're doing. So again, that can play into your play style.
Yeah, you can also add to the enjoyment of the...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The one we used was the World War II version, and the lid came off and she could see what it was doing. It wasn't a tire down and make a squeal.
No,
it was more a pleasure.
I wanted to try, so...
And what did you think?
It was different.
She's traumatised. Look at her face.
No, it was about 5 years ago now, so it's been a while.
Yeah. It was fascination.
It was fascination more than anything. Like,
It's-
I'd never heard of it until
No.
I tried it.
I had heard of it. It's a control box like no other.
Well, you'd have just been going, knobs.
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
but-
No.
Tactile.
Yeah.
You know, that's
And
the thing.
And like you said, it was more fascination more than anything. I was
Yeah.
like,
But the
what's
sensations
this?
are really crisp, really, really good. And it can power some pretty impressive electrodes. Now,
Yeah.
let me show you the electrodes you can get for it. So we're not talking sticky pads.
No.
We're talking
Oh no.
we're talking cattle prods.
We're talking spikes.
That is the set of electrodes you can get for it. So that gives you an idea of the sort of play style this thing is designed to do. Think Black Ops site,
Yeah.
CIA interrogation, that
James
sort of thing.
Bond.
James Bond or James Bond villain,
Yeah.
more like than James Bond. It's an amazing box. It comes with an app. So I've seen a lot of people use the app on an iPod next to it, and they'll use that to program it and do all the rest of it. I don't know the ins and outs of that because we don't have one. I've just looked at their PDF specification files. If you go onto their website, which is screamlabs.co.uk, you can download the spec files for both versions and look at the power output and all that sort of stuff. And it's a Rolls-Royce control box.
Or an electrifier.
Or an electrifier, yeah. It has got audio input, yes. You can use audio input. It's got a microphone, or you can plug in an external microphone or a line in. So you can get really creative. So you can do all your sound files, that sort of stuff. You could wire up to a microphone if you're going to be doing impact play, and you can use that to trigger the output. It really is a very versatile box, and it's got 4 channels.
Yeah.
There's only one other control box on the market I know that has 4 channels, and that's the K2 50 or whatever it's called these days from Kink. But there's still a lot of development going on with the firmware for that.
Yeah.
So this is way advanced compared with the Kink box. But it's a big investment, around about 1,500 quid. Now, as I said, 2 versions. WW2. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. The WW2, World War II, I'm going to call it.
That's the one I
The
tried.
Max version. That's the difference in size with the cases.
Yeah.
So the Max, as it says there, is 3/4 of the size, and it's a lot lighter. The big downside of the Max is you can't take the lid off during play. But as Kren says, loves the look of it. It's amazing for setting a scene and providing an aesthetic, and looks amazing for filming with.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
it would really suit a dungeon
Yeah.
or a pro dom site setup.
Yeah.
As you said, as Kren said, they're filming.
Would look amazing.
This is
It
going to be
would.
amazing.
Yeah.
For building up suspense, if you're the person strapped down with electrodes attached to your meat and tooth edge, you're going to get intimidated when someone's stood there with that big knob. And that on the top of it. That's voltage. So going up to 150 volts. It has a high voltage range and a regular voltage range. And obviously with those little lights at the bottom, you can see if the power's on and whether the output is live. It has a switch for safety, which is nice to know. It's a really, really powerful box. It's different from anything else on the market, but it has a big price tag. So it's one of those ones that
It's an investment.
it is an investment, but
Yeah.
you've got to have the money to be able
Yeah.
to invest in it. So that sort of thing. You could get like 3 2Bs for that price.
But as you said, it depends on what you want, how
Absolutely.
you're going to play
Absolutely.
with it.
Yeah.
And Kren's got a few comments that you want to read
Right.
through.
And while I do firmly agree with get what you pay for in the BDSM world, there are some people putting massive markups on some products. Yeah, I completely agree with that. But
Yeah.
having seen the insides of one of these, there's a very high level of attention to detail.
Yeah.
The wiring is very, very neat. It's all quality components, and they are made to order. It's not like he's designed something and he's getting it built in a Chinese factory. This is a guy that assembles them himself. I don't know what the lead time is going to be, but there will be a lead time because your box is going to be made for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They aren't related to how good something is. It's just pure markup and profiteering, like carpet spikes wrapped in black electric and sold for £100. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Paddled with those little spiky discs screwed to them. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And the marketing for that works because people are inherently lazy.
Yeah.
You know, I could go and buy that kit and make it myself, or I can just pay someone and just get some off the shelf. And that's how those sort of companies make stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it is really, really nice. We've not got one because we can't justify getting one.
That's the control box we're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the spike.
not the carpet spikes. I could probably get some of them. That's a good idea. But yeah, the control box, I'd love one, but I can't justify it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a massive investment. But for someone with a studio,
Well, it looks
a
like
pro dom.
Kren's thinking about giving it as a gift to his mistress.
Mistress Raven, who is absolutely fantastic. That would
So-
Yeah.
she would get some use out of that.
All
She
crumbs,
was.
yes.
And you'd have a lot of mistresses green with envy.
Yeah, and I'm
it's-
sure you would be enjoying that for a very long time.
I
Yeah.
think Kren would be first in line because I believe Mistress Raven works on a principle: if you buy it, you try it.
Of
Yeah.
course.
So you'll have to let us know how that goes.
Yes, I'll be interested to see.
If you need to speak to the designer, they are on FetLife. So if you Google or if you search for Scream Labs, I'll go back to the meter. I'm going to put my glasses on in a minute. There you go. There's the website at the top. So screamlabs.co.uk. If you want to go and see more pictures and read more about it, especially looking at the specifications, go there. If you can use their contact form to get in touch with the manufacturer, or FetLife, you can have a chat with
Yeah.
them and get a
So-
quote.
Kren's last comment.
Absolutely.
No, the bit before that, sorry.
And for the stuff like you need to talk to people who've used it or can talk to designers and stuff like that.
That's
and
why we
I
love
look
you
forward to it.
folks.
I wish we could
Thank you.
give more insight into how
Yeah.
good it is. I've played with it once, and that was about 5 years ago for about 20 minutes. You loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it because it's got knobs, lots of knobs. And for me, it was the aesthetic.
Yeah,
And
it-
the one I used was before they developed the app, so everything had to be done through the control panel. The app automates quite a bit of it now, and it has inbuilt routines. So it's a lot more polished than it was when I got to use it, and when I used it, it blew me away. It's absolutely fantastic. And Danny, that's just next level, not for home. It is, yeah. It's a dungeon or a BDSM studio, that sort of thing, because it's designed to intimidate, and its name says it all. It's the X1 Interrogator. You know, it's designed to set a scene and set, you know, the ambience. You're in a dark place, you're strapped down, and someone's there with this box that's making all sorts of noises, and it's got a big control knob and a lit up meter, and you've got 4 channels to play with. So yeah, the right environment, it would be absolutely fantastic.
So Corinne, I found it interesting talking with other users on FetLife who said it felt different, as it was designed more for harder play rather than pleasure stim. They gave it different sensations. And that the output spikes and the tone signal was designed to hit different. The tone signal was something that I liked, because you can see her face giving it as this pitch noise gets higher and higher, and then you hit the fire button, and it does feel different.
It feels a lot different.
You can use it on very low power settings for almost pleasure, or you can take it to the other end of the spectrum.
Depends
and go
what you want, what scene you're doing.
But it is a huge investment. As I said, I'd rather have 3 2Bs than one of those, although I would love one of those, but I just can't afford and justify getting one. So yeah, that's the Interrogator. That's the World War II version. That's the one that I played with. And that's the Max version, which is slightly smaller. It is lighter, and it is ruggedized if you're carrying it on a plane. Although taking that through TSA,
that'll be fun.
Could take some. It's a medical device.
Honestly,
unless you're on a CIA flight. And put it over there with the other ones. So yeah, it's a bit different. So that is the X1 Interrogator. Screamlads.co.uk. If you do get in touch with the guy that makes them, mention us. Because he was really nice for letting us use those pictures, because they are the ones from his website. And we've attributed the pictures to him because they are his copyright.
Hi, Lyrixus Snipes.
Hey, Lyrixus. Don't go to Russia with it.
Craig has been very kindly offered that if you wins the lottery.
Well, that means I'm going to have to use it on you then, because if you buy it, you've got to try it.
He'll buy you one, and Sabar can thank him later.
Ooh. Or is that a
bit of both.
A bit of both. So that is a really nice bit of kit. If you can justify it. So hopefully that's giving you a bit more information, Cred. But you probably know more than us because you've been chatting about it on FetLife. And did you really see my stack of pictures? Yes, we have.
Yes, we have.
We have got a queue of pictures now. And talking of pictures, we're going to go on to the first one, which is Calmbike. We're going to do Calmbike and Dave this week, and then we're going to do some more next week. We have a queue now, which is nice to have. So thank you very much for sending them in.
We do appreciate it.
There's some people with
some amazing kit.
A lot of kit.
So we like to nosy.
Should we do that now then?
Yeah, I think we need to do that now.
Have I got a picture? Have I got a picture?
No.
I don't know. Who are you doing
I should put my glasses down, shouldn't I?
That might help.
Right, here we go. Right, so Calmbike sent this picture in and this email, which I'm going to read out for you now. So pin your ears back, eyes down, look in. Hi, Joanne and gang. I've attached a photo of my E-stim collection following on your request during the last live stream. I've been stimming for around 12 years. E-stim was present in my life before my wife. Unfortunately, my wife doesn't play. She knows I do it, and I don't think she knows the extent and that I'm a little bit addicted to it. I started out with a TENS unit with some sticky pads and a sense of adventure after seeing someone play and achieve a hands-free orgasm on a tube site. I got into it really quickly and have since collected the items in the photo. So let's do a bigger photo.
Oh, I can see some.
You can see it now, can't you?
I can see some of our stuff
I
in there.
can,
Let's just move that so we can see it a little bit better. Okay, I have 3 units. The Flick Duo is largely redundant these days, with the Coyote and the Flux getting equal usage. I like the simplicity of the Flux, plug and play. I really like the connectivity of the Coyote 3. I'm starting to get into sound files and online play, although it's quite a bit of faffing around to get things going. Yeah, I can agree with that. The variety of electrodes I've got enables lots of experimentation. I often use CR, metal, including the saddle, and pads in conjunction on 2 channels. These have been applied to all areas, all with genuinely great results. I use these with or without conductive gel, depending on how much time I've got. Inserts are a new thing for me. Indeed, I only took delivery of the Mona last week. Wife's away, so I couldn't help myself. I find using them takes a bit more preparation and solo time to use. This is rare for me, but when I do get such opportunities, I can see, following a session last night, why they are so popular. I have 2 sounds. A small one on CR hardly gets a look in, it's too small. However, the diamond plug is fab. Keeping it in is tricky though. My next purchase from you guys will be the holder. Oh, hopefully that'll help out with that one. The jack socket is my least favourite purchase. I cannot get it to work at all. I had a small success once or twice, but I've largely given up on it. Perhaps after writing this, I'll give it another try. In respect to requests for topics of discussion, I seem to recall you guys don't do sound file stimming, and I can understand that. However, I'm keen to learn more about what can be done. I read about folks using teasers, scripts, Milavana, etc. And while I got to grips with the basics, I really like to get into this more. I'm also keen to know how to use Discord better to meet others for online play. Big topics for sure. Totally understand if it's too big a subject to take during a live stream, but I thought I'd put it out there. Yeah, it's something we can cover in the future one.
Yeah.
We can get some stuff together. Happy to share with you guys in the community. I really like E-stim and enjoy being part of the community. My sincere thanks to you all to normalise and promote it and your work. I wish I could join the live streams more frequently, but life gets in the way. I'll try and pop in later, or if not, I'll watch at a late date. Best wishes to you all. Calm Bike. So that's nice. So as you can see there, 3 control boxes on the left.
Yeah.
Some loops. Top red ones are electro-stim. 2 of ours.
Yeah.
Left-hand one's bipolar. In fact, they're both bipolar.
Yeah.
Some electro rings, some sounding kit, a stairway at the top, a jack socket. I think that's a medium or a large classic, a Mona, and some electro-stim rings, and some small circular pads.
And a stairway
at
to
the top.
heaven.
A stairway to heaven. And at the bottom, you've got the extenders and stuff for the electro rings. Nice setup. There's a lot you can do with that. That's the sort of thing that I'd have in a play bag.
Yeah.
Except for the jack socket. I've got a jack socket.
Yeah. How many times do you play with it?
It's one of those ones that if it works for you, it'll work well. But it can be a bit faffy. And it's also a lot of mess because you've got to use a lot of electric gel with it.
Okay.
And it just tends to go everywhere.
Kren's left you a couple of comments.
Okay, thanks for discussing, folks, and so useful to hear your opinions on something. I like that. Knowing you've tried lots of boxes, different uses stuff before dropping that kind of money. Yeah, it's a big investment.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
And having someone who's an experienced user and not involved in selling it also sing its praise gives a lot of confidence. And now we just need to start saving up. Good luck with the saving up.
Yeah,
it is.
definitely.
It's a really nice box, but it's a really big price tag, and you've got to justify it.
He'd love it if I said yes, he could get one, but I'm not going to.
I'll work on it later. It'll take some work. So that's good. So thank you, Calm Bike, for sending that in. As I said, we have some stuff, including Larixia Snides pictures. We're going to cover next week. It's nice to have some in the bank because we've gone through quite a few weeks where
we had nothing.
We had nothing. But seeing stuff like that, it gives others ideas. Yeah. About sort of things that will work together. And there's not a bad electrode there, apart from maybe the jack socket, and that is one of those Marmite electrodes.
Yeah.
You're either going to love it or
Hate it.
you're not going to get on with it. When it works, it's really nice, but it's really messy, fiddly, and it's a bit. Yeah, there's better things out there.
Definitely.
Sell
a camp van, you can get one. I can't sell Stimmy Vago.
No.
I went and bought another 2B just to put in Stimmy Vago.
You did.
I didn't have enough money to get an Interrogator, so Stimmy Vago has a 2B.
Stimmy Vago.
Danny socket.
The jack socket, which is, I'll bring this one back up again.
Yeah.
That big tubular thing, top right. It's
near
made,
the pads.
Yeah. In between the pads and a stairway to heaven. It's made by electro-stim. It's a bipolar male masturbator, basically. Connected 2mm pins either side, throw some lube in it, and away you go. Quite happy. So it can give you some nice sensations because obviously as you're moving yourself out of it, you're getting less contact, so it gets more intense, and as you go back into it, it smooths down a bit. So it's one of those things. My Stim do a nice one. More like a fleshlight. Just saying. Might see if we can get some of them in. So that's that. So who wants to see Dave's ring?
Yeah.
Go on Reddit. Right, Dave has been making some homemade cock rings, and this is a picture of some of them. And what he's got is a stainless steel ring, He's wrapped some copper wire around it. So if you look at the one that doesn't have the copper wire, that's basically a stainless steel ring, there's a little bit of copper wire wrapped around it and one of those crocodile clip connectors attached to that with some heat shrink tubing over the end, and that gives you a 2mm socket for normal pins. He's then wrapped some copper wire tightly round it, neatly.
Yeah, it looks
that must
amazing.
have took absolutely ages to do, to give you lots of textured contact area. That with a bit of conductive gel would feel rather nice, I think. So thank you, Dave, for sending those in. That's Dave Roberts, the one that was normally saying sorry, Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah. This week we're thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
They look really nice, and it's a good example of a set of electrodes made on a budget.
Yeah, okay, so we've got a couple of things on chat. Dave Roberts, I had one, but not thought it was
worth the money.
But thought it wasn't worth the money.
It's one of those things, you know, if you really get on with it, it's worth the money.
Yeah.
But as I said, I've got one.
Yeah, it's in the bottom of a cupboard somewhere.
It's somewhere. I don't even know where it is. It's been that long.
Yeah.
I think it is in bottom of the
It's
cupboard.
one we were sent to review, so we reviewed it, and yeah, it was all right. I got on well with it, but
Yeah.
it's not what I reach for.
No.
But
No.
pass me, cocky.
Oh dear. No, you need to be careful.
It's what I normally reach for. Choke me chicken.
I apologise in advance.
Sorry, it's just
for
very
this.
childish. So, what do you prevent the copper from tarnishing? Yeah, that's going to be an issue. I don't know how Dave deals with that. It might be a case of getting there with some very fine sandpaper every so often.
Oh, he's got 18
Clean
gauge copper
coated
coated.
aluminium wire. Right, there you go. Trade colour exist. So I just think that's an amazing play on the term choking a chicken.
Yeah, don't go killing it again.
No, again, I broke its head off last week. I'm
Yeah.
naughty. Up to now, no tarnishing, wash and dry straight away. So that's good. Yeah, I'm annoyed that this chat doesn't pop
Yeah,
up.
because you just tried to do it
I
again.
just tried it
didn't you?
again just to see if it was an intermittent thing, and it's not working. So thank you for sending those pictures in, Carnbike and Dave.
Hang on.
Trent, sorry, network engineer, CC
is
is evil. In the constant network, I'm sure it's fine here. I'm saying nothing.
He's saying nothing.
I'm saying nothing except don't pick on my chicken. I'm going to leave him there looking over the logo. That's rather nice, isn't it?
Yeah, shall we give him a discount code?
I don't know. You remember how to do it? Go on, give it a big...
Roy Hat slates. Yeah, go some of the spiked naughty
Yes.
steps, definitely.
Absolutely. Can't take him anywhere, can we?
Whoop, 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 whoop. So,
But just in time for our discount code.
yay!
Yay, whoop, whoop.
So this week's discount code is Joanne Stim 5.
I can see how that was worked out again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who worked out.
I know,
Yeah,
I did this one.
You're the one that worked
That took
it
a lot of
out.
thinking. Like that. 2 on Stim 5. So
yeah.
that's valid for the next 48 hours
Yeah.
on E-stim Emporium, which is our main store, Sex Machine Reviews, and eBay.
eBay.
Use it or
Or
lose
lose it.
it. Yeah, it's one of those things. So that's it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's gone. That was fleeting, wasn't it? You might notice that somebody forgot his laptop again.
You need the cockerels.
Cook's head poking out
Cockerels.
the side of the screen.
Cockerels. Head poking out the side of the screen.
Like I had it earlier
Yeah.
on.
Let's see if we can...
Like that.
Like that.
Careful, his head will fall
Yeah.
off.
I
Be
can't
careful.
do that too hard because its head will fall off. I think, sorry, it's an American lube brand called Cock Oil.
They was on the next stand.
Yeah,
to
when
us.
we were out in America with E-stim systems,
And they had a big inflatable
it just
one of those. And
blew me away.
Hi,
Mick
Mick.
McCowan, evening, I've been watching you on the telly.
Just
Scanning
scanning dinner.
Yeah, so for the people that just turned up, we were talking about the World War II X1 Interrogator and the Max Interrogator, which is made by a company in the UK called Scream Labs, one guy company, and it's all hand built, meticulously built, but a hefty price tag of around 1,500 quid. But the price varies depending on his workload and how much the parts cost, because he builds them all to order.
And apparently we should get the chicken animated.
Chicken animated? Anime chicken? I'm not sure if you're allowed that these days with the online
Dave,
safety
get it
thing.
animated.
get it animated. We can't because it's someone's logo.
Yeah,
it's actually a company logo.
They do lubricant.
Yeah,
and it comes in little
oil cans.
drums.
I just loved it, and it's just so giggly and
next
fun.
year we'll have to get a photo of you next to the big
cock.
Inflatable. Yeah.
Right.
Hugging it.
So
Hugging it.
spot the difference is what you mean, isn't it? Yeah, spot the cock.
No.
Dirty laugh.
She didn't say that. She was just thinking it.
She was thinking it. So this week we've been busy getting orders out the door.
Yeah.
And we've been experimenting with TPU, which is a material that we've shied away from with the print farm because it's a bit faffier than the stuff we've been using. But the newer blends are pretty good. And E-stim Systems have started bringing out
their new holders.
Their little holsters out of this material TPU. So we've got a load of this stuff that we've gone and bought because I actually like the material.
Yeah.
Because it's flexible, which gives us some properties we can use in electrodes. So we've made a couple of stairways to heaven, Lucifer's ladders. We're doing the tie down sets for the Jet Set Willies out of this stuff as well. And if we can stop Ollie, the dog, from stealing everything, because we've been experimenting at home.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
We're going to get some of those in the site. For a guy's perspective, one of the good features about it is its flexibility. Yeah. So for something like the Stairway to Heaven or the Lucifer's Ladder, these arms, instead of being rigid, there is a bit of give.
Only a little bit, though.
Only a little bit.
Yeah.
But there is a little bit of give. So if your dimensions don't fit this properly, that might be one to consider.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately.
Sorry, Cren.
Sorry,
we can get it in, let me think.
Blue, black, red,
yellow, black.
Green.
And the green.
Grey.
The green.
That lime green, which is a colour I would have never considered.
Yeah.
But having seen it,
it looks really nice.
It's growing on me like a verruca.
Yeah, it is me.
And I quite like that. So we've actually gone and ordered 5 reels of that.
So we've got to use it.
We're going to like it, so we've got to use it now.
And Lorix aside said, why don't we actually approach the company and ask
for a bit of
if
cross-selling.
they already have an animation we could use.
Funnily enough, they have got my details, and I've got a reply to an email. The thing is, they're a new company. Their website's not finished yet, so it's a bit... They don't seem to have any animations on their website, but they do a lot of merch. So if you want hoodies, T-shirts... Chickens, you can get that sort of thing. All their cock oil and lube is out of stock at the moment, so
yeah,
a bit strange. But yeah, it was nice to bump into them in Burbank and see their kit. And we've got some sachets of the lubes, and one of the things I want to do is immerse some conductive rubber for 48 hours in their lube and just check that there's going to be no adverse reaction before we even start thinking about maybe getting some in.
Yeah, so we'll let you know how we get on.
We'll let you know how we get on, because it is water-based lube.
Yes.
But you never know if it's water-based plus something.
Yeah. So we want to test it ourselves before we let it.
You don't want to be getting stuff in and saying, here, use this, and it ruins everyone's electrodes.
Yeah. No, we definitely don't want to do that.
All right, let me refresh the shot. Oh, no, we're up to date.
Ooh.
Has anyone got any questions from the floor? As long as they're easy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, it's a long question. That's a long discussion.
But that was a long discussion. You all right?
No, I mean, that's a long question. Why you've been up since 5 o'clock?
Yeah, well, that takes some explaining, that does.
Yeah.
She made me.
No, I didn't. I offered to do it.
And what time have you been going to bed all week?
About 3 o'clock.
Jet
lag. I'm still getting over me jet lag.
3 o'clock?
And a bit.
4 o'clock?
Well, 5 o'clock is like a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So only off an hour later than when he normally goes to bed.
Yeah, but I did it. But I was rewarded this morning.
Yeah.
So that was good.
So
and I had the dogs to entertain me last night, which was fun. Because he kept nicking everything I was trying to work with.
He did. It was a little
Asbo Chihuahua.
Yeah, we're now calling Ollie the Asbo.
Yeah, or Damien. We're going to rename him. Little Damien. He's not Ollie anymore.
No, Damien's his middle name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ollie Damien.
So,
especially after he ate through the internet.
I've not noticed any new names. So the chances of us having someone in here that's actually used an X1 is pretty low.
Again.
Yeah.
I don't get to ask questions. I'd never get up again. I know that feeling. Yeah, definitely.
We both know that feeling.
Yeah, so we're still getting over jet lag from coming back from California. And she's getting over the week she had when we were away in California, when she was on her own trying to get all the orders out. Watch out for payment processors. How work the extra for the jet set instead of the strap now?
How does the jet set work with the strap now?
Ah, right. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
With the tie down?
We haven't got one with us, have we?
Yes, we have. There's a bag on my desk.
I'm off. That's it.
Does this excuse
I don't have any straps with me, but I do have the tie down.
Do we have a jet set?
I don't know.
Might be one in that cupboard behind Rachel.
No, I don't think we do.
I can't see that. Right. That is one of the tie-down arms. So if you can picture this top section, the little jetpack on the Jet Set Willy, that literally just clips into place, and then you can put one of our elasticated straps around the shaft.
Well, it comes with an elasticated strap.
Let's put him on like that. So it holds everything in place rather well.
Yeah.
So if you're worried about things popping off,
It keeps them on.
it's going to keep them on with that, especially as you change in girth. We do these in 5 different sizes.
So whatever size.
Yeah, each
What-
size
what
is
you need
actually
to
2
order.
millimeters longer.
Yeah.
But generally, if you want a 49 and we're out of stock, you could get the 53 and it'll still work.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't advise getting a 35 for a 49. But if you go in one either side, you'll get away with it. And they're cheap and cheerful. But they do make a big difference. The helmet, you've got the strap, goes around the glands. This one, because it goes around the actual shaft itself, it's a lot more secure.
Yeah.
So we're looking at trying to do something similar for the helmet, where the actual metal bar that you normally attach your clip will clip into the side of one. So we have a similar system for the helmet, but that's work in progress or process at the moment. But again, having the strap around the shaft and not the glands just keeps things
Yeah.
a lot more
Where
secure.
they should be.
Yeah. And we might start doing these in different colours.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We'll see. They've been well received.
They have.
The people that have got them have commented, yeah, we like it. They're not expensive.
No.
So they are a good option to
But
actually
effective.
use. And now if anyone's buying a Jet Set Willy, you can actually add one on the same page. So
Yeah.
like an upsell
Danny,
thing.
yeah, you're right. The helmet is for a PA.
Yeah. So the helmet doesn't have anything on top that we can clip that one into.
Oh, you've got a helmet down there.
Yeah, but it's all plumbed into everything.
Yeah, I know.
So I can't get that out. We're in the process of designing a new one of these that actually clips onto the metal bar.
Yeah.
So
it'll hold it
whereas
in
this
place.
one goes over the top and clips down, the other one will come in from the side.
Yeah.
Same effect, basically. So we're going to do those in different colours. We're reconfiguring the print farm because we've got some more printers. And
Yeah.
we're like, where are they going
Where
to
do
go?
we
And
put
these
them?
are actually being made in TPU, so
Yeah,
they are
flexible.
slightly flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
But very tough and strong.
very durable.
Yeah,
That's the word you're
durable is the
looking for,
word.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Not safe for work, not safe for work. Oh, payment processors are being pushed into sensory goods, parent groups. Yeah, that's a big risk in the adult market. And it's one of those things that it will hit us eventually. And if it does, we'll have just disappeared until we can get something else sorted out.
Yeah.
It is a problem, and it's a problem that's growing. We're selling nothing that's illegal.
No.
But we are selling things that will upset certain groups within the community.
Yeah.
That's the very nature of it. So we shall see. We've got our eggs in different baskets, and that's all we can do. But yeah, we are aware of the way things are going. And you look at the online safety bill that's just come out in the UK. That's now creating quite a bit of waves throughout everything from Twitter to all sorts of different things. And it's not just affecting people in the UK. There's people in Europe now that can't use Twitter until they age verify.
Yeah.
And that is a whole different ball game, age verification, and giving your information to corporations and having that information tied with naughty sites.
Yeah.
It's a bit scary, the world we're going into. Danny, I'll send a
Danny's
crude drawing that maybe work. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
Yeah.
And Lyrixius, it's a risk for democracy because they are trying to bypass the legal systems. Yeah, especially in a certain country over the pond. There's a lot of stuff happening that is against their constitution and against the law, but it's happening, and people seem to be allowing them to get away with it, which is bizarre.
Okay, and Danny designs pops in my head as we
speak. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We've sparked something in someone, which is nice to know.
Yeah.
Because you see, one of these things, we come up with ideas, you know, this sort of thing, the stretcher crushers, you know, just down to these. But other people have ideas as well.
Yeah.
And we do like hearing from people.
So I'd say we'd love to hear your ideas.
And we can't run with everything because we only have a certain set of skills.
Yeah.
And we're self-taught on Fusion 360 for starters. But if we can do certain things, then we like to be able to provide a service.
Yeah, we certainly try.
So interesting. Pressure groups from the guys and girls in the Down Under, by the way, not the US. Yeah, we've got the same in the UK.
Yeah.
We've got certain pressure groups. There's a lot in Holland as well, is flaring up at the moment. It's all over the place, which is a bit sad. But we just got to try and get people to stand up against it and stand for what's right.
Yeah.
And it's all about doing the right thing.
It is.
And, you know, I'm a big believer in, if you're doing something and it's not illegal and it's not hurting anyone else, get on with it.
Yeah.
What's the problem? Yeah. It's got nothing to do with me.
We've Krens come out loud. I can't pronounce.
Where did we ever see a demagogue appeal to the masses and then just with widespread abuse and genocide before? If only there was some kind of historical warning we could have learned from. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't think what he's talking about.
I can't see where it's happened before in very similar circumstances.
Yeah, and Dave, you're right. It should be down to personal choice.
It should be down to personal choice. And I don't think anyone has the right to impose their way of doing things
as long
on other
as
people.
it's nothing illegal and not targeting children.
Yeah, which is illegal. If what you're doing is safe, sane, and consensual, enjoy yourself.
It shouldn't be a
Go
problem.
for it.
And it is like life's all about enjoying yourself and living for today, because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
No, you don't.
And that's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, should we leave it there on a high note? Right, we are going to be back next week. We're going to have some more kit for you.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have some questions. No one sent us any questions.
I didn't have to evict the fish this week.
Yeah, is he doing all right?
Yeah, he's still swimming around in his
He's
bowl.
not used to it, is he?
No.
Is he get stir crazy because he's been in his bowl so long?
Yeah.
Either that or Ollie's running around with it on his head.
Yeah.
And calm by. Cheers, guys. Glad you caught it live. Got to dash now. The stage awaits. Very nice. Yeah, and thanks for sending those pictures in.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
It's very much appreciated. And thanks for seeing some of our stuff in there.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
It's nice to see our kit out in the wild. So, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you found that informative. We did looking into the X1.
Yeah, we did.
She still won't let me get one, but, you know, can't justify that.
To win the lottery.
Thank you, Lyrics. That's nice to hear.
You guys are so good. Most of us don't need questions.
Oh,
thank
you.
She's rewriting the beginner's guide.
She is.
Yeah.
She's coming out with a version 2 because things have changed.
Yeah, because it was written quite a long time ago.
There's a lot of new control boxes.
We're still learning ourselves, so it's nice that we're learning together.
Everybody learns new things every day.
And
anyone that says they know it all is talking through the backside.
You never stop learning.
Nobody knows it all. And we should all go through life with a very open mind and a willingness to
learn new skills.
And to admit that you don't know everything.
Yeah.
And work hard to try to know everything.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that's my
That's my judge on it. Yeah.
So thank you very much. See you all next week. Stay safe. Play safe.
Happy stimming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And have lots of fun.
Bye.
Bye.